So the very first Evo for FC25 has been leaked, and the rumored evolution is this Ultimate Evolution. And the requirements are pretty straightforward. Only max 82 rated striker. Anything under that meets the qualifications. You can see the upgrades here. Big thing here is the weak foot. So this website Easy SBC is a really great new resource that's been getting popular lately, and we're just going to kind of go through and see all the best options. You kind of saw in the thumbnail some of the players I thought looked pretty nice, but there's tons of options. Starting off here with Adeyemi, you can see he's got 4-star skills already. He's going to be all the way up to 5-star skills. So my recommendation with this Evo is that you pick somebody that's going to have a 5-star weak foot after the evolution. So starting off with 4 would be a great base. Yeah, so we'll quickly see Adeyemi real quick and see. I think with him, his finishing's a little lower than I'd like to be. Seems like he got a shooting downgrade, so I probably wouldn't go Adeyemi, but then again, early on in FIFA, people don't have the best keepers, so does it really matter? Correa here, he's always a great starter striker, and after the boost, you see here he's got 88 finishing, 86 dribbling. He might be one of the best options, so definitely think Correa is a solid choice. I guess we can look at him. He does have 85 finishing, 84 dribbling. So here's his roles. Got pretty good wide variety of roles. He might be solid for the start of the game. Decent dribbling too. It's not lower than 80. That's kind of the cap that I go for. So yeah, he might be a solid one. Kolo Muani here too. This is great because 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. And let's see his stats. Let's see if he has. So yeah, 85 finishing. This is easily one of the top contenders. But something you got to keep in mind with this is like the popular players are probably going to get bought out and be really expensive. So kind of have like their predicted prices here. Yeah, Correa and Muani are probably going to be capped out / extinct. Way overpriced, so that's one thing you want to factor in. Like, do you want to try and snipe one or overpay for your guy, especially when you probably won't use them that long? Like Rashford here, let's see, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He did get a big downgrade, but his evolution basically makes him his card from previous years. That's kind of nice. I mean, Rashford is always a fan favorite card, even though in real life he hasn't been doing too great. But this Evo jumps him back, and 5-star skills is also really nice. So for all the skillers and people that love dribbling, this might be the best option so far. Darwin Nunez, he was one of the most popular Evos last season for their last game with the first evolution. And yeah, he looks solid. I will say about him, he doesn't look better than the other options. So maybe not, but he is a fan favorite. Another thing here, like to get out the way, his stamina and strength is really good. And we don't know what the meta is gonna be. His strength is gonna be very important, but if it is, that's pretty solid. Timo Werner now, let's go and check his stats out. So his finishing is really low. So if you care about that, he doesn't have the best of finishing. I would probably skip out on him. Salma, she's always really solid every year. Gets tons of upgrades, and this card is already looking pretty sharp. 83 dribbling. What was her weak foot? He was 4-5. Okay, so yeah, this might be one of the best ones actually. He's looking like an Ansu Fati from last year. Let's go ahead and look. Oh, so this was one of my like sleeper picks. I mean, I don't think it's that sleeper because some people have been looking into him. Doesn't have the pace that everyone's looking into, but Lookman, he's got 88 finishing, 86 dribbling, 87 pace. I mean, that's really good for the start of the year. What's his weak foot? So yeah, he'd get 4 stars. He starts with 4-star skills, but he goes up to 5-star weak foot. Aubameyang, this is mainly because I love Aubameyang when he was at Arsenal, but I did want to mention him. His pace is still pretty good. His acceleration is a little lower, but getting Aubameyang at 84 rated at the start of the game is always pretty good. Aubameyang is really solid. Felix, though, this is their first 5-star. So yeah, this is why I made him the thumbnail of the video. Doesn't have the best finishing stats or pace, but if you do love having 5-stars players, I mean, you could always toss a Hunter on him. And on 3chem, see his kind of stats go up, but that's just a matter of how much you believe chem styles actually work. Okafor getting the 5-star weak foot. I really hate this Milano FC. I wish they would have the actual rights for AC Milan. Okay, so Gnabry is pretty cool. He might be a really nice cam. Cunha is pretty nice, pretty well rounded. Shooting's a little lower than others that we've seen. So Depay is really cool, but he's actually just signed for Corinthians, so he probably won't be in the game. So this won't be an option. So we're just gonna ignore that. If you are able to find a Depay from Atletico Madrid, definitely get him because he's gonna be extinct. Leon Bailey does have the striker position, so he qualifies and he's got the pace, decent shooting, and what was his weak foot? 3 stars. So that's not the best. Stina Blackstenius on his way back. Shout out to his way back. This is a fan favorite for him, but yeah, 89 finishing. That's one of the highest ones actually. She is actually a great shout. Pedro Neto's another guy I was looking at. This guy might be the one I personally go with. Just because I really like Neto as a player, but also look at the pace, 91. So one of the fastest we've seen so far. His shooting ain't the best, but he does have that 5-star weak foot. And he's just a really cool player. Gotta talk about Endrick. So Endrick's got his first card of the year this season and qualifies for an Evo already, and yeah, I think this might be another fan favorite. He's not the best option, but you immediately are bumping his 3-star weak foot up to 4. He's from Real Madrid. There's a lot of hype. He's a really, really good player. Only thing about Endrick is he's probably going to get a ton of promos this year, just being a new card and a hype player in real life. But this Evo does look pretty sick, and he'd be untradeable, so probably not your best option, but it is really fun, and he's got that pace, and you got the 4-4 now. Barca future star, right? Victor Roque. So better stats than Endrick, that's for sure. Finishing wise, this might be cool to pair both these guys up top together. We're gonna have like a future star squad. He's 4-4 also. That'd be kind of cool. So Riegi from Sociedad doesn't look bad. Pretty high dribbling too. Let's check her out. 85 shooting. Dang, she looks solid. 99 jumping. What's her stamina? 94. Wow. 85 strength. Composure's really high. She's a sleeper. She's a sleeper. Dang, that card actually looks insane. Plenty of rolls. Okay, yeah, she's got the rolls. She's got the power shot. I guess the power shot comes from the Evo, doesn't it? And let's see. Everyone that would be 5-5. Everybody that would be 5-5 is going to be... So we have João Felix, Jessica, Firmino, Talisman. So not that many options. So João Felix and Jessica are definitely the best options if you want to get a 5-star player.